There's apparently no like real solution, just lots of like, keep trying this. I'm just waiting, I guess. Just waiting and hoping it gets better. We're finally at our hotel outside of Philadelphia. It's the True Hotel. I think it's called the Audubon Valley Forge location. It's been a rough one, guys. It's been a rough one. I slept through my alarm this morning. I was up too late trying to finish packing up the diapers and things like that. Slept through my alarm this morning. Wanted to wake up at like 5:30. Didn't wake up until 6:15. There was also a miscommunication between myself and my husband. I said that I wanted to leave around 6:30, 7 at the latest, and he set his alarm for 6:30. We did have an hour by the time we actually got into the airport building, because of course we had to park and things, ride the shuttle, that kind of stuff, check in our bags. So we still had an hour like to get through security and get to our gate and stuff like that, so it was fine. We got there in time, just in time for family boarding. We got the seats we wanted, all that stuff. Everything was fine with checking in our luggage. My one bag was like 52 pounds, so I just moved stuff over to a different bag, so that was okay. It was like tense, but it was fine. One more thing that I forgot about, talking about security. They pulled the bag this time. I sent my husband and the boys ahead because, like I said, we were already running late. My husband had a lot of anxiety about us getting seats together and things because we were flying Southwest. So I sent them ahead, and they asked me about like anything fragile or sharp in there, and I was like, no, I don't think so. Not my diaper bag, which becomes the toy bag for travel. And they ended up pulling out, my sister got me this like travel utensil kit, and it has like a fork, knife, spoon, and then I think it's 2 straws in a little pouch. And of course the knife was in there, and she like pulled it out and just like looks at me and she's like, you can't have this. So I lost my knife. Sorry, Steph. The flight was also, it was fine. It was pretty good. The boys were good. Mace ended up sleeping for half of it. He was just sitting there and just zonked out all of a sudden. Minnie played on his tablet, and it was fine. We got our second tablet now, so they both just kind of played, watched videos and things like that. We had lots of snacks. They ate lots of things on the plane. While Mace was sleeping and Minnie was watching his tablet, his videos, I even got to listen to my audiobook for a little bit. It was glorious. The flight was a little turbulent, but nothing awful. So that was fine too. It was raining when we got in Philadelphia, so that's where it was rough. And then over Chicago, I think. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. So that was good. Now comes the fun part. Oh. Minnie and I both, well, the whole family, as I've mentioned, went through stomach bug, and then we went through having head colds. And Minnie and I were the last to have it. Minnie had it, and then I was actually the last to have it. And so when we were descending on the plane, neither of our ears popped. Minnie's ended up popping, which is good. That's great. I'm more worried about him than myself, but mine still have not popped. It was painful, and now I can't hear anything. We went to get the kids snacks and Lunchables, actually, in the one little shop in the airport, and it wouldn't ring up. She just couldn't ring us out, so that was just like small but irritating, you know? And then we went to get our luggage, and our bag was missing. So apparently, I don't know how it happens or what happened, but our duffel bag was not on our plane. And of course, it's the bag with all of Mace's diapers in it. Recloth diaper, so yeah. Considerable amount of money in that bag. When I said it was diapers, she was like, oh, okay, so, excuse you. She was like, oh, okay, so nothing like too expensive or like that you can't replace easily. And I'm like, ah. Boop. Oh my god. So we did get that somewhat taken care of. Kind of. The missing bag saga. They can't guarantee that. I mean, we can't really get there tonight to pick it up. They don't open until almost 10 o'clock in the morning, the office, to get our bag, and we're supposed to be gone by then. We have plans in the morning. So we have to get it shipped to one of our next hotels. I don't know, it's going to be shipped to FedEx and we won't have it till Monday, so. Oi. So I guess we'll get our diapers on Monday. Matt is at the Target buying diapers and he called me and is like, what am I doing? What am I even buying? I have no idea. I don't know how to buy normal diapers. We'll see. We'll see what we end up with. It'll work. And then we went to go pick up our rental car. We rented through Avis. And actually I just rented through Avis when I went to North Carolina to visit my sister. Hi. To visit my sister and had no problems, but I guess they've had issues at this location, and so you cannot, and I prepaid for the car and everything, so it should have been no issues, but it was a whole fiasco because the registration for the car was in my name, but I don't have a credit card. I booked it on a debit card, but then they're saying they don't accept credit or debit cards for reservations. I was like, well, I already paid you guys $1,000, so, excuse me. And then we could get it changed to my husband's name because he has a credit card in his name, and so it was just this whole, and she ended up having to call her manager and get permission to give me the car, and like, it was just a fiasco on top of already a kind of stressful hour.
You can't get me stupid lasers. You're such a dummy.
So now I'm lazy parenting, and the kids are on tablets, and I'm just trying to relax. I took some decongestant and some ibuprofen because my head is killing me. If you've traveled alone, you know that problems as an adult are one thing. Problems when you're traveling with children, especially two small children, are a whole other level because they're already also cranky and tired and hungry. Sick of sitting, rammy, they just want to move their bodies, crying, so it's like a whole new level. It's next level. It's fun. But we're in the hotel now. The hotel is wonderful. We're happy about that. So that's good. One night here, and then we are heading to Hershey for 2 nights, so that's exciting. I am excited to just start our trip and kind of start fresh. Hopefully after all the drama, and yeah, have a good trip. We got snacks from the market and hot chocolate.